Hey everybody, this is Ms. Hamilton coming to you again with another math video. In the last video that you should have watched, we worked on subtraction problems, subtraction word problems, and the problems that we solved were within 10. So today I will be challenging you to solve word problems, subtraction word problems with team numbers. But before we begin, I want to start off by solving the problem that I left you with. Now, before we jump in, I want to remind you that we are working on subtraction, okay? And subtraction is the opposite of addition. So addition is adding something to something else. So in all of my videos and even in the classroom, you always saw me go adding something to something else, okay? Well, subtraction is the opposite. With subtraction, we are taking away something from something else. So when we take away, we have less than we started with, okay? So the problem that I left you with was you have 7 suckers. You ate 4 suckers. How many are left? So in order to solve this problem, I want to use some of the strategies that we've encouraged you to use, that we have taught you how to use, that you're using at home, but that we also were using in school with addition before we were on our break. So you have 7 suckers. You ate 4 suckers. How many are left? So what I'm going to do in order to solve this problem is first, I want to figure out what problem I'm even trying to solve. So I would like to start out with writing the equation. So it says that you have 7 suckers. So that gives me the key to know that 7 is how many I started with. And I always tell y'all that whenever we are solving subtraction problems, the first number we see is the number that we started with. Now, if we know we're doing subtraction, we know then that I need to write the subtraction symbol, and that is just a small little line. Remember, subtraction symbol only has 1 line, where an equal symbol has 2, okay? So I'm going to go back and reread my problem. That way I can figure out what number is going to come behind our subtraction symbol. You have 7 suckers. You ate 4 suckers. How many are left? Okay, so that tells me that I need to draw the number 4. Okay, all right, so it'll be 7 minus 4, and then I need to draw my equal symbol. Okay, so 7 minus 4 equals, okay? Now what I'm going to do in order to solve my problem is I am going to draw either 7 circles, 7 squares, count out 7 objects, but it needs to be something that I can physically see or physically touch because I want to make sure that I'm not making any errors. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and y'all know Miss Hamilton's marker is going dry, so just bear with me. We'll make it through. So let me count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7. That is how many I'm starting with. But now I need to take away how many I ate in order to find the final answer. So how many am I taking away? Taking away 4. So in this instance, I'm just going to try to cross them out, even though my marker's going dry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've crossed out 4. You saw me cross them out. So now I'm going to go back and count how many I have left. 1, 2, 3. So that tells me that 7 minus 4 equals 3. Okay, every time I solve that problem, it will always equal 3. 7 minus 4 will always equal 3. Whether you are drawing it, whether you're counting it out, or However you're solving it, 7 minus 4 will always equal 3. If you didn't get that answer, you need to go back, watch what I done, and double check your work. That's the key. Always making sure that you've counted out exactly how many you're supposed to start with, how many you're supposed to take away, because we want to make sure that we're always getting the right answers, okay? So real quick, I am going to erase my board for the sake of marker purposes, and because Ms. Hamilton has not been out in public to buy another expo marker, I am just going to erase my numbers in order for us to solve the next few problems. So the next problem that we're going to solve is going to be with teen numbers. We want to challenge you for what you're going to be seeing come in first grade. We want to make sure that you're prepared, and that we are allowing you to go above and beyond what's expected to be. So let me write my problem real quick. Let me see here. So again, bear with me. My marker's dying on me. I'll have to order some more or come up with a new method for the next videos. It says you have 13 suckers. You ate 3 suckers. How many are left? Okay, so just like the last problem, before I begin, I need to write down what problem I'm solving. That way I know how many I need to draw or how many I need to count out. That way I can make sure I get my answer right. So that means that I need to draw 13 dots, 13 circles, 13 squares, count out 13 objects, whatever I need to do. It needs to be 13. That way I can solve my problem correctly. So we're going to hope that my marker will survive through 13 circles. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm also going to write my equation. Ms. Hamilton got a little bit ahead of herself. So remember, I have 13 suckers. Well, you have 13 suckers. You ate 3 suckers. So if I know that you have 13 suckers, I know that that's the number I'm starting with. So I need to write 13, okay? Then I'll go ahead and write my subtraction symbol. And you ate 3, so that tells me that the 3 will be the number that comes after the subtraction symbol. And then I'll write my equal sign. Oh, don't die on me now. Okay, so I've got my problem written, and I went ahead and I drew my circles. Got a little bit ahead of myself there, but it's because I'm trying to make sure my marker lasts for this video. So again, I've got 13 minus 3 equals. So that is the equation that we are trying to solve. And I went ahead and I drew my circles, but we'll count them together just to make sure that I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I did draw 13. My marker did not die on me yet. So we are good to go there. So 13 minus 3. So that means that we need to take 3 away from 13. Okay, we started with 13 suckers, but 3 were eaten. Okay, so that means that I need to go in and I either need to erase, cross out, or get rid of the objects that I've counted out that we're taking away. So in this instance, it's 3. So I'm going to draw a line through 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can see right here, I've drew a line through 1, 2, 3. Now I need to go back and I need to count how many I am left with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that tells me that 13 minus 3 equals 10. Come on, don't die on me. So 13 minus 3 equals 10. Very good job. What I will do now is I will leave you with a problem to solve. I'm going to cut this video just a little bit short for the purpose of my marker dying on me, but this video leaves you with something to solve. You can use the previous problem that I've just done in order to help you be successful with this problem. The problem that you're going to solve is going to be you I'm going to go ahead and try to write this problem for y'all to be able to see. All right, and let me erase the bottom of my board real quick. I know it's very faint, but I will read it to you. You have 15 suckers. You ate 4 suckers. How many are left? So I'm going to leave you with this problem for you to solve. Again, use whatever method or strategy possible. Either draw it, count it out. You can draw any object, hearts, circles, whatever. Whatever you have to do in order to solve this problem, okay? See you next time.